So while I'm here at Bridge 54 from the Colmere video, I thought I'd do one of the questions that I've been asked and pop this in another video. So that's the plan. So you can see canals behind me. So one of the questions that I got asked by Pickled Beetroots was, how do I find cooking on a narrowboat? So they think that I look like the person who likes to cook, and is it challenging in a small place? And you're right, I do like to cook. I've lived in several different houses with varying degrees of size kitchen, and this is definitely the smallest one I've had. And yes, it is a challenge. I've never made like a cake yet. I haven't baked anything per se. I've had chips and pizza in the oven, but that's it. And I tend to do one pot cooking, so my hob has a broken ring and one of them is electric, so I only really have two gas rings, so I don't do anything that complicated, but I want to and I will, and you've spurred me on really with this question, so thank you. So what I'll do when I get the boat back, I think I'll do a whole episode on cooking on a narrowboat, and what I'll do is do like 3 courses. So I'll do like a starter, a main, and do a pudding, like a cake or something, and not all at once. I think I'll just do 1 course at a time, but I'll go through the whole process and show you what it's like, and I'll redo, I think I've shown you my kitchen cupboards and what I actually stock, but it is less than a house, so you do have limited cooking supplies. I do have a cake tin and I have a loaf tin as well, so I'll do a video of that, and hopefully that'll give you some idea and it will encourage me to do some more cooking. So win-win all round. So thanks for a great question. We're at Ellesmere Wharf today and we've got a regular visitor. Little pussycat. So this cat, we don't know its name or if it's male or female, but it comes round and goes to people for fusses. And it's a regular around here. This is the second time we've seen it, and it'll just come and sit on your knee and have a fuss and then wander off.
Got to be on the right seat then.
Yes, you have got to be on the right seat. He likes this seat. Is he going to come back? No, gone under the bench. Well, the sun's gone in now and it's freezing, but we're going to stay here for a bit longer. This is my favourite place to gongoozle. Me and my mum come and sit here with coffee, and we super love watching the boats come down and turn around, or try and turn around. And it's hilarious because obviously we pretend that we know what we're doing so we can laugh at everybody else, but really we'd be as bad as them. But it is a lovely place, so if you haven't been down here, do come and take a pew and just, yeah, soak up the lovely atmosphere. So while we're here at Ellesmere Wharf, I thought I'd answer another one of the questions. So this comes from Superlaz, and their question was, why a narrowboat? Why not a 2-bed semi or a camper van? And I really love this question. 2 big reasons, really. One is money, and one is noise. So I have lived in several houses, I've moved around quite a lot. And although I love the locations where I've lived, I always get really fed up with the neighbours. So I had this epiphany that if I got a boat and I didn't like the neighbours, I could just move. And I know I'm in a marina and I know I have neighbours, and I love my neighbours, but I think that because I'm in control, if it does get noisy, I know I can move. So that was a big part. The money side, yes, living in a boat can be really expensive and the maintenance can be really expensive, but it is still cheaper than being in a house. So that's a big part of that reason. And why not a camper van? Well, I love a camper van. I've always been a huge fan of camper vans. I did originally want a VW classic camper, but unfortunately I don't think I could live in one, and they're so expensive. If you want a brand new sort of replica, classic replica, like a Danbury, then you're looking about 30 grand or more nowadays. This was a long time ago when I was looking. So I'd probably end up with a van and convert it, like a Ford Transit van or something. I'm not a purist. I'd love a VW, but the maintenance is just, it's just not going to happen. So in the future, yeah, I think having a camper van and a boat would be the dream. So yeah, one day I'll be living that dream and I'll have both. That would be ideal. So thanks for a great question and keep them coming.
Evening all.
I thought you might be interested in seeing the information that I have about people that view my channel on YouTube, because it's quite interesting how much you can actually see as a developer. So let's have a look. So here we are on the dashboard. This is what you see when you first log in. And if we go down on the left hand side to analytics, and at the top here, if you go to audience, you can see quite a lot of information. So we've got here returning viewers, unique viewers, subscribers, and this is for the last 28 days. I've got it selected on here. And you can also see what other channel the audience watches, and no surprise here, lots of Narrowboat videos, which is great. And you can also see when people are on YouTube. So you can see my channel puts a video out on a Monday at about 7. So you can see the dark lines are when you guys are mostly here on YouTube, which is really cool. And the top geographics, so this is where most people are viewing my videos from. So if you come out, you can see a bit more information. Really quite fascinating. Let's go back. Okay, what else? And then you can look at subtitles, so what subtitles people are using. Mostly people don't, or they use the English. I don't do subtitles for mine, it is auto-populated, so some of the words are quite funny, so give it a try if you're interested in that sort of thing. And then whether people are subscribed to my channel or not. So most people that watch my videos in the last 28 days are not subscribed. And you've also got age and gender, which is quite interesting. So most of my subscribers are male, and you can see I don't have anybody watching that's under 44. So that's really fascinating to watch. Obviously you don't necessarily have your age listed on your YouTube. So this is for people that have got their details. And you can see a breakdown there as well, and the watch time as well. So it's really fascinating, and I just thought you guys might like to be interested in seeing that. Sometimes it also tells me what other videos you're watching or what searches, but you can see here it would be here, and there isn't anything to show you because in the last 7 days there's not enough data, but that has told me in the past what people are watching, what people are searching for. So it's really just a bit of background about what I see about you guys, and it's just really interesting. So cool. I hope that was a nice bit of insider information as to what I can see. So before I finish today, I thought I'd give you a quick update on the boat. So I've spoken to the marina and the fabrication has been finished, so the replating has been done, which is really exciting, and all that's left to do now is the blacking. And they're also going to do the water tank for me, so empty the water, clean it out, re-prep the metal, and then yeah, so that'll be done. So once they've done that, they'll give me a ring. I'm expecting it to be about 2 to 3 weeks, so sometime towards the second week of October hopefully I'll be back on the boat. So yeah, really exciting, looking forward to it. And if I hear any more updates I will let you know. Well, that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.